Evening, just leaving work, 7 o'clock. Late one tonight. Had a conveyor belt go and just had to wait for RTI, the guys that do our conveyor belts, to come up and stick another one on. And the old bike's, oh, it's not doing it now. It's got a squealy back brake. Because I'm going a bit fast. Oh, it's not doing it now. Well, it did have a squealy brake. Anyway, got a squealy brake. So I'm going to strip it down and clean it. Not tonight though. I'm going home, have a beer. Morning, and it's a Sunday morning, and not long been out on the Corona, which was very exciting and a lot of fun. But now I've got to sort this back brake. I've got a squealer. Nobody likes a squealer. So yeah, just going to take it apart and give it a clean. Really, is all you can do. I do believe it's the build-up of grime on the back of the pads. So I'm just gonna yeah, so I'm just gonna take the caliper off and give it all a clean. The piston hasn't been cleaned for a while, and although we've had decent weather recently, I know it hasn't been cleaned since we didn't have decent weather. The backs of the pads are rusty. So that could well be the problem with that. I used to be one for shoving copious amounts of what's it called? Dubri, copper slip on the back of my pads. But not no more. Come on, you know you want it. Or do you know? Perhaps you don't know you want to. I think the rust is so much on the pin. The diameter of the pin is bigger than the hole it wants to pass through. Get some different pliers on that. There you go. Right, yes, as you can see, rusty and crusty. So that'll want to clean up. And the pistons themselves have got a bit of rust on. All the seals are looking good. So it operates fine. It is just when you've got that light bit of back braking going on, you get the squeal, and that'll be why. Right, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, they really are rusty. Let's get something to clean that off. Right, drill and brass debris. And be careful, because it does bite. It will get hold of you. Well, or don't be careful. It's up to you. It's up to you if you're going to do these silly things. Let's put these in the vise and clean them up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that's the pins cleaned up rather nicely. I'm just going to pump that out a bit. Just till I get a clean line. And a bit of brake fluid. Not brake fluid, that would be ridiculous. Brake cleaning fluid. Did I mention this ain't a tutorial? It's just what I do. It's what I do. One day they'll design a caliper on a bike right, that is good enough. They've come up rather lovely. So squeeze them back in like that. Then just put it back together with everything gorgeous. Couple of pads in there, pin through there with the hole for the wire debris I pulled out earlier. Retaining clip. There you go, look how easy that is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, what a brilliant job I've done. And then this thing hooks round there. This thing hooks round the pin and over the edge of the caliper, over the edge of the thingy, brake pad. And the second pin goes down through. You just got to push that in while pushing that. So let's try it. There you go. Just drops the pin down enough to get it past it. Where are you? There it is. There's the hole. Just turn that round. So the hole's facing the right way. That's seated properly, and then this clip goes through the holes in the pins like that. There you go. Pull the pads apart. Make sure you get one over side of the disc. Well, honestly, you can have them both the same side if you want. It's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what I do. I mean, if you do it differently and it's actually better than how I'm doing it, then, oh, don't get your gloves caught in there, then drop us a line, let us know, stick it in the comments. And not 1 milliliter or ounce of copper slip was used in the making of this video. I think these are in the 30s for the torque. Right, click and click. I was just messing about. That's not that hard. Get your pedal back. Gorgeous. Put the doobry on. Like that. Pinch that up. Which way are we going? Like that, I think. It's all very confusing. Torsion bar done. There you go. And that's it. And if that doesn't work, I promise you, at the end of this video, you'll get another clip of me whinging about it the next time I ride it. But that, just cleaning the dirt off of it, will do it. As I say, I used to put copious amounts, even lots of copper slip on the backs of my pads, with the dream of it being anti-vibration stuff, which I was taught years ago by an old mechanic at Frost Garage in Shoreham, near me, when I was on my motor mechanics apprenticeship. That didn't go very well, being that I'm a crane driver now. But yeah, he always used to advocate, is that the right word? Advocate? Tell me. To copper slip the backs of them. Just a layer where the piston makes contact. You don't want too much, because obviously then it can flick off and get everywhere you don't want it. But I've found out since that it's an unnecessary practice and can be dangerous if it does flick and actually get on the surfaces of your disc or pads, and then you ain't going to have no braking. But your brake pads will last lots longer. I was going to say 10 times longer, but it depends how much grease you get on them. Anyway, that's how I do it. That will have cured my squealing brakes, and they won't annoy me anymore. It's a fabulous bike. If you're thinking of buying a brand new bike, don't. This hasn't even got ABS. Absolutely hardly any electronics to go wrong, apart from the ignition, which is going wrong at the moment. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, it's all working. Yeah, that's all working. It wasn't. It's an intermittent fault. But anyway, yeah, if you're going to buy a brand new bike, don't bother. Get an old one. This has cost me, I think it was just under £3 sold unseen. And it is a stonking machine. Stonking. I think the chain and sprockets could do with, it's not too bad, Someone said to me, if you can pull it off of here and see daylight between the chain and the sprocket, then it's stretched too much, but it's not too bad, and the teeth on the sprocket aren't horrendous. But I'm looking to go possibly 1 down on the front, 2 up on the rear, add a load of acceleration, and then get a Hill Tech speedo healer as well. But that's in the future. I mean, subscribe if you want to see that. It'll happen one day. I don't know when, don't know where, don't know how, don't know who. But yes, that's me curing my squealing brakes on my GSXR 600, and it works for any bike and car. So anyway, thanks for watching, and perhaps I'll catch you again. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. Yeah, perhaps I'll catch you again. Ta-ra. Okay, back brake saga on this Sunday morning. It's not fixed. It was a bit squealy still, so I changed the pads out. And then I've just come down here, used the back brake and lost it. There's no pressure on it at all, and it's cooking up. So, complete fail. In the meantime, front brake only.